Those who look at yesterday and today will miss tomorrow. God did not give us eye at the back. Well, this with some of those issues at the back. But mine is to look forward.
The history of Nigeria can never be completed without the mentioning of the civil war that claims over 3 million people from the southeastern region of the country. His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi came into fold in 2022 through the Labour Party, and for that reason it happens to be the first time that there is an Igbo man that is loved across the whole nation. This is after the First Republic. Gone are the days of Nnamdi Azikiwe, gone are the days of Ojukwu, before the military coup which led to the civil war in the late 60s. Peter Obi has been under the attack by some Nigerians and even the obedient faithful. And this is because of his remark or comment about Gowon, who was somehow the mastermind, or will I say, somebody who was at the forefront of the civil war that took the life of many Igbos in the late 60s. His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi has now released another statement, to clear that particular statement that he made earlier and to make Nigerians to understand that it is high time we move further, just like the video you watched earlier.
Every day of hunger, of everything, we cannot continue that way. That's what the Labour Party wants to change. We don't want a school in education. We don't want anything. All we want is performance. And you've seen our campaign. We are not calling anybody's name. We are not quarreling with anybody. You don't see how those old men they talk. They do stuff. All we are saying is issues.
And according to his statement, he said, while I congratulate General Gowon at 90, my facilitation with Nigeria's former military head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, on his 90th birthday anniversary, which was celebrated by a cross-section of Nigeria, has been received with mixed feeling by some Nigerians, and some have expressed their sentiment publicly and privately to me. I share in some of them, and I feel that as a leader in the venue of providing direction for our country to shift base away from all our shortcomings, including the issues that cause our avoidable Creole civil war, I needed to show to the world that forgiving the enemy and moving forward is the best thing to do. Now, not to bore you with the whole reading because the speech is so long, the whole summary of the whole thing is that some of the people who are complaining of his statement to go on were not even born during the Civil War. And for that reason, he needed to let them know that taking you back to the darkest moment of our nation, which was the 3 years of the Civil War, and to me, if you ask me, the last 30 years of the return of democracy is another nightmare, as well as the last 9 years of APC reign from 2015 to date is the worst of all outside the Civil War. I was not there during the Civil War, so this is even more than a civil war to most Nigerians as of today. But going back to Mr. Peter Obi's speech, he continues to say that he is trying as much as possible to preach love, even in the midst of hate, even when those that perpetuated this evil in the past are still alive. The orchestrator and even the one who see to the end of this are alive, and they are trying as much as possible to make sure that there is reconciliation and a rebuilding Nigeria for a better tomorrow. So why should I drag you backward? Now, Nigerians, we need to understand this, that moving forward with His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, we touch a lot of toes, and this again will show to Nigerians that this is the kind of leader that Nigerians need as of today, not the one that I beg they should get out. After all, they would just talk for social media. I think it's high time for us to move forward with people who have sense, not with those who parade themselves as a president, vice president, special advisors, and the rest, and they can use the resources of the country and do whatever they want, and they don't give a damn to those they say they are governing. So what do you make of all of this? A lot of back and front from so many Nigerians, including the obedient, faithful. But now that His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi has come out to clarify the air and also apologize to Nigerians that yes, I shared in your sentiment, but then the truth of the matter is this: we need to move forward. We need to let go of our past. Just like you heard him in the first video, that there is a reason why God gave us eyes at the front, not at the back. So therefore, let's stop looking backward. Let's look at the future and see how to bring Nigeria into a better state. Let's not forget that before the passing of Ojukwu and the state burial given to him, let's not forget that Ojukwu and Gowon met, just like you can see on the picture on your screen, and they reconciled. So why should another person be taking the matter too serious? These were the two military gentlemen who went into fight. One want Nigeria to remain, one want to depart, and at the end of the day, they reconcile. So what is the issue? And now, this is the major time. This is the time that Nigerians need to understand that taking this country back from those who don't want the country to progress is not something that we should toil with at any given opportunity. 2027 is just like tomorrow being Tuesday. So we just have to trade with caution. Peter Obi knew what he did there. And remember, like I always said, politics, if you want to get at the national level, you must appeal to the consciousness of the people from the south, from the north, from the east, and from the west. And you don't have to be regional, and you don't have to be so sentimental to your religion or some of your belief. And that is why you hear Peter Obi saying that because he is a Christian, he believes in love. And he quotes some certain scriptures already, of which you can see on your screen. But however, the best need to lead us. And that is the reason why many people are saying enough is enough. When you look at the comment section, you will see how they are praising him. What do you make of this? Let me have your take at the comment section. Thank you for watching.
Okay.
Yes! Nigeria is possible.
Life and direct.
Obi there.